Hey everybody, Ned Gunn here, and today's rant of the day is going to be about the U.S. Department of Education and the IRS and how they love to work together to take money from you, the taxpayer. So, just to get into this real quick here, we had my wife going to school a few years back, and she was going there for a medical assistant program. Now, the federal grant only covered up to a certain point, which would be 5 weeks from the end of her schooling. When they pulled the grant from her, just out of the blue, they pulled the grant from her and several other students and said, if you want to continue your other 5 weeks of school and finish, you got to pay out of pocket. Otherwise, we're going to cut you loose. And what ended up happening is my wife and I decided, well, we don't have the money to cover the rest of schooling, so we'll just call it quits and let you, we'll have to do it again. What ended up happening is they said that we didn't have any kind of financial obligation at that point, that it was all covered by the federal grant. And what did they turn around and do a few years later? They said that she still owed. So they ended up taking over $3,400 out of our tax return. Just yesterday, I got the notice in the mail saying that the money was gone, that it had been, diverted to another part of the government with the U.S. Department of Education. So now they've double dipped. They already got paid for the original schooling minus the 5 weeks she didn't finish. And now they're doing it again by getting the rest of the money that they say that we potentially owe.